This is probably one of the only times you will see me use a non-iFireMonkey account on this YouTube channel. The reason why is because we have something very odd to talk about here regarding, as you can tell by the username of this account, which by the way, if you try adding it, I'm not going to accept it. I'm not using this account after today, called iHiddenQuest. Basically, you guys may have wanted narrative quest lines for Chapter 5 Season 1, and you've been kind of disappointed that we haven't really had a narrative, right? The only narrative has basically been loading screens in the Battle Pass and knowing that Pilly is missing. However, Epic Games actually has two parts of a narrative questline that they haven't told anyone that they've actually added to the game, and current accounts that have played Chapter 5 Season 1 already can't even do. Only brand new accounts and accounts that have not played Chapter 5 Season 1 at all are able to do these quests, which is why we're going to be hopping in the game and showcasing why they're so hidden and what they even are. Now, if we go over here and land at this specific location on the map, which if we zoom out, you can see it's kind of like below Lavish Lair, we're going to be noticing something very interesting that I can't find on my normal main account. So as we kind of drop down here, and I'm pretty sure this is the location, if not, and I made a little bit of an oopsie, nope, yep, as you can see right there, we have the little icon, meaning this is the spot. We will be seeing something that you can't do. If you're someone who has never seen this before, but you've played this season already, I ask you, go in game, try going to this location, and tell me if you see this as well, because as far as I'm aware, and as far as I've tested on my own account and had friends test as well, this does not show up if you were someone who has already played the season, but it is marked as a narrative questline, and oh man, it feels so weird not actually having my normal sensitivity. But if we place a poster down here, you can see it places it down, and then in the top left, which I'll go ahead and try moving my webcam very quickly here, it mentions placing a missing Pilly poster on the map, and that is kind of what's going on here, right? It's some weird oddity thing that's happening where they're marked as narrative quests, right? There's supposed to be like 5 different parts of them, but for some reason, if you're someone who wants to do the narrative quest line and you're someone who actively plays Fortnite a lot, you're put at a disadvantage of just not being allowed to. I don't understand the mechanics behind that. I don't know if it's a glitch or if it's intentional. I want to believe it's a glitch because, you know, why would you make it a questline where only people who hardly play the game even get to see them, especially considering the fact that they're hidden quests. You can't go in your menu and see them at all, right? You have to literally find them and discover them naturally while you're playing the game. If we open up the quest menu while we've completed that, nothing's here. We have try Lego Fortnite, all that type of stuff, but nothing is actually on here, not even in the Kickstart quests, which are for new accounts only, about that quest line. It is literally just a hidden quest line that no one's even supposed to really know existed. And it's not the only set either. With the V28.20 update, I was like, I wonder if they'll go ahead and fix this. They didn't. If we go up here to one of the society locations, and actually, you know what, if we actually... I think this is a good spot. If anything, we might have to go all the way to Rebel's Roost if we can't find it in this area, but we have a secondary questline that was added this update related to, you know, all the whole entire Pilly stuff to find the missing Pilly, because that is the narrative for this season that was added to the files. It was enabled, but you might not even be able to do it. I don't know if I have to have those other questlines done already in order to find this. If I do, then, you know, it kind of sucks, but it all relates to the same thing. And actually, yeah, we can see it right here. This area, this moment right here, this challenge, you can't find on your account. If you go over here on an account that actively plays the game, you can't see this. We'll place it down, we'll interact with it and everything. We get 15,000 XP. If we watch over here, if it wants to show, I don't even think it wants to show me this time. Yeah, there it is. Place sensors in your society locations to gather intel on Pilly's whereabouts. It is something that exists in the game. It's a questline that I'm able to do on a completely brand new account, but if I'm someone who doesn't have a brand new account, right? If I'm someone who just actively plays on my main account and that's it, I don't have that questline. It's unavailable. It basically does not exist, and it just doesn't make sense to me. Why would you go ahead and make a questline, call it a narrative questline, and then limit who can actually do and interact with the narrative? I get that it gives you 15,000 XP per sensor, but you also got to keep in mind, these are hidden quests. You know, you might need to find a map or something online in order to actually do them, get all the rewards and everything else, because it's 5 different sensors, it's 5 different actual locations for the normal Pilly posters, and so far from this video, I only really know 2 of the locations, and the only reason I know these quests even exist at these locations is the fact that I leaked the game myself. So it genuinely makes me wonder what's happening here, because there is some lore going on the island. There is some stuff that's supposed to be happening and some things to actually hype up some build up regarding the whole entire island in general, but for some reason, you're being put at a disadvantage if you're someone who enjoys the game and actively plays it, because they just don't want you doing the quest line, I guess? I don't really know, and you know, hopefully by making this video brings more awareness to the whole entire thing going on. Hopefully maybe someone at Epic Games sees this, realizes, aha, you know, we actually meant to give this to everyone, gives it to everyone properly, or maybe nothing nothing comes of it at all, and we end up just having this moment where it's quest lines that are specifically hidden and specifically given only to brand new accounts and people who haven't played Fortnite in a while. I just don't understand why they would go ahead and do that. You know, maybe there's a reasoning behind it or something. Maybe we'll get narrative quest lines later down the line, like part 3, 4, 5 or something, that everyone can do, but it just feels so odd to make a quest line, go ahead, put it in the files, have it themed around the narrative, even have it marked as a narrative quest in the game and everything else, and then not allow us to do it. Only allow brand new people who may not even know what a narrative quest line is or what Pilly the Banana is or anything like that to do the quest themselves. But with that said, hope you champs and champions found this video interesting. Definitely go ahead and make a new account if you want to try finding these. Maybe you can make like an interactive map or something online to make a guide for other new accounts, but it just feels so odd that they would go ahead and make this entire quest line, give it different locations and everything else that you can interact with, just to go ahead and not really allow anyone to really even experience it, right? Only allow the brand new people who have no clue what's going on with the game anyways, and probably don't even care about quests to begin with, the opportunity to do these quests, and instead of allowing absolutely everyone. But until next time, we'll catch you champs and champions a little bit later. Like the video if you liked it. Of course, I probably already said that, so I'll just end it like this. Peace out.